New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you.
Hey guys, look, I just wanted to tap in really quick. I just got this feeling, man, that this summer is, it's about to be a white boy summer. You know, take it how you want.
Hear me clearly. America is not a racist country.
We need to address, well, first of all, no, I don't think America is a racist country.
No, I'm not gonna fucking leave you alone. No, Private, listen. No, Private, no. You will show some goddamn respect. Or what? Or what? What the fuck are you gonna do, Private? What the fuck are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Private? Or what, Private?
Now, the reason that this is probably going to be like a two-part video, because there's another part that I want to go over a little bit later. Now, the issue that I have here is that a lot of the people that look exactly like that true American that's wearing those scrubs, they always say that they respect the military, the men and women, no matter the color or religious background. Like, once you're in those clothes, they automatically respect you, right? But you can clearly see all of those true Americans that are there, right? And you see nobody is standing up for that black soldier. You see nobody is telling that true American, like, yo, man, you need to back up. You need to just calm down, just relax. Whatever it is, just, you know, talk it out, whatever, right? But clearly that's not the case. That is clearly not the case. You clearly see that the black soldier is not even trying to entertain the whole thing. He's moving to the left, he's moving to the right. What do you see the true American doing? He's body blocking. He's using his body in order to stop the soldier from moving, because he knows that at the point in time that the soldier decides to touch him, that he's either going to do something or that he's going to go and tell, I guess, the soldier's superiors or whatnot or what have you, right? So I'm pretty sure that the black soldier is not trying to have anything on his record. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure military wise how these things work. I'm just going by the fact that I know that he is not trying to have any type of physical altercation at all. He's not even trying to entertain the hollering. He's doing everything to try to calm it down, because you see, he didn't have bass in his voice. He was like, hey, he was trying to talk to him real personal. He was like, hey, you know, could you just get out of my face? Could you get out of my way? I'm not even trying to. Everything that he was doing was stating, even with his hands being up, he's like, yo, I'm not even trying to do this. I'm not even trying to do anything. But you can clearly see who the aggressor is. You can clearly see it. And if there was any type of real problem, right, with something that the soldier did, I'm pretty sure that the rest of those true Americans that were there, they would have intervened and they would have started hollering and yelling and put out their phones and started recording. But obviously that's not the case, because everybody continued on as if this was normal. Because you know what? In America, this is normal. Like I stated to people before, if you don't believe in the disrespect that black soldiers basically get, that black men and women who are part of the armed services get, then you need to go and do your history. Go look at the previous wars that we have had, the major world wars that we have had, and go look at how those black soldiers were treated, right? In one of the wars, black soldiers were treated like kings over in Europe. They were celebrated. They had marches. They got medals. They were great. It was almost as if they were a part of that country, right? And then they leave that and they come back over here and they get told, get to the back of the bus, go to the back of the restaurant. We don't serve your kind here. We don't want your kind in our neighborhoods. We don't like you, boy. What do you think you coloreds are doing? And everything else that the United States, likes to do at that point openly, right? And people wonder why it is that many black people don't want to join the military, why we don't want to be a part of the armed forces, right? Why we don't want to, quote unquote, represent the United States, the greatest country in the whole world. It's the greatest country, but yet it treats its indigenous peoples as if they're nothing. It treats their indigenous peoples as if they never existed. It treats their indigenous people as second, third, fourth, fifth, and 10th class citizens. But yet, again, this is the greatest country out of the whole world, as it's told or is said. When I look at videos like this, I don't see the greatest country. I see a child. I see somebody who is on the brink of internal war. I see somebody who is a part of envy, who is a part of fear mongering, who is a part of what is it called? Yellow media journalism. I see somebody who is a part of fabricating and telling a lot of lies in order to keep the truth away from its own people. That's what I see. Like I said, it's to each their own, but that's my interpretation from living in the United States and viewing the things that I have been able to view and understand and read about throughout my journey on this planet. But like I said before, people need to stop the lies instinct that they 100% support the military, no matter what color you are, because obviously that's a fabrication and that's a lie. Because if it wasn't, then somebody there would have actually stepped up and spoke up for that black soldier. But obviously in the video, we can clearly see nobody did. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I listed in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.
Here comes a new challenger!
Now, as I stated to you guys earlier, right, I was going to do a secondary video, and that was going to be more so for the after response that a black man gave towards the initial video. So I was going to pretty much string that whole thing together. But as I was waiting to actually do that, I decided to put out a short and ask people, what do they think? What would they do, in this situation if that were them? And a lot of people gave, a variety of different responses. But then you have some of the usual suspects that will decide to show up and want to start, talking about black men. Now, how people decide to play games initially, because this is a person that I called out originally in another video, right? What this person decided to do this time was that they wanted to specifically use the word cowardice, but it wasn't towards, right, the Caucasian male that is in the video, right, going after the brother. No, not towards him. It was more so dealing with the young man who is a part of the military, who was, in a sense, for all intents and purposes, trying to calm down the situation using words and logic, right? From that's how I'm going by it from his standpoint. And then also trying to do his best to refrain from putting hands on somebody. Because like I said, I don't know how the military basically works. I'm not sure if he might be penalized or what have you. I just know that there are certain rules, certain boundaries, right, that are there. Other people that are in the military, some of the men that are part of the channel, you can clearly, list how that basically works. Like I said, I'm not sure what different areas of the military that you guys work, but you're more than free to basically list those things, if you would like to. But as I stated before, you have a lot of people that decide to come to the channel and they're pretty silent, right? But the moment in time that they feel that they have a leg to stand on, or that they feel that they can come down on black men, they will show up in force and they'll just start writing a whole bunch of comments. She literally wrote umpteen comments just specifically um, on the whole thing. And I'm like, why in the world would you decide that you're going to be going full force on a short on this video? That's 39 seconds. Like, this is a clip, right? 39 seconds, and you're going to go oh so hard on him for not doing what you feel that he should have done. But then on top of this situation, you wanted to then generalize him and other black men by stating that, oh, this is the cowardice that I'm talking about, but if this was another black man, he would have sat up there and fought him, and if this was a black man, XYZ and all this other stuff, right? You wanted to basically continuously list that on and on and on and on. And it's like, it just gets to the point where it's like, what is actually your purpose here? Like, I'm not sure whose channel that you decided to drop off from, whose channel you decide to take a break from, but it's very funny, right? That you would come to a black man's channel and you would want to down talk, negatively talk about, generalize, right, black men, knowing the fact that I myself have advocated a variety of things, have made a variety of videos, specifically pertaining and talking about black women, especially some of the more recent ones that I just recently did that are all, positive. But, like I said before, the usual suspects don't go to and show up on those videos. They tend to show up on videos like this where they can pick and prod and try to de-atomize, right, a black man or black men. Or they'll make sure to show up when it deals with me critiquing things that are happening and taking place by way of black women, and they'll choose to deflect and make the whole what about this and what about that type of argument. Like I said before, I'm just more so adding this in there so that you guys can clearly understand and see the type of characters that will show up, that will try to switch the topic, that will try to deflect away from the topic for a variety of reasons, right? She or he, whatever it is just one of many individuals, right, that will decide to pull up to the scene just so that they can, say something. But, like I said, this is just a notification for the rest of the good people out there that this person, along with many others, are the types of individuals that more than likely you don't even want to conversate with, because it's not going to bear any type of fruit. They're not here for an understanding. They're not here to, find a common ground. They're just here to tear apart whatever, or to pick apart whatever, if, they can find a way to do it. But, like I said, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I listed in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.